All right, for today's video, I'm going to show you how I snell a hook. This is a tangle tamer. Whoops. I know it's backwards anyway. But this is a pre-made, already snelled harness that doesn't have beads or clevis or anything on it. But this is the way I do them. I store some like this so that if I have to custom build a worm harness while I'm fishing, I have these ready to go. I just put the beads on them. I have them in the boat. I'm all ready to go. So let's start out with our line. All right, so we're going to take our line off of here. Let's see it. All right, of course, it's going to hang on here. This is 22-pound test. I tie my walleye harnesses with 22-pound test. We use our Cudas. These are the best scissors anywhere. You could amputate a finger if you need to, but we wouldn't want to do that. But anyway, so I generally tie my harnesses with 2s and 4s because I'm not fishing for big fish all the time. I want to put limits in the boat, so I'm generally going with smaller hooks. So this one is a number 2. So we're going to start with this one. We're going to put the line through the eye. Whoops. And we are going to grab a hold of it and stick her through there with old eyes like mine. Grab a hold of the line and the hook together and begin your wraps. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And stop. Sound like a dance rehearsal. All right, so you're going to take the other end of the line and you're going to put it back through the eye of the hook. All right. All right, that's one snelled right there. That is the back one. Nice and neat. Everything's lined up there, nice and neat. All right, so for this purpose, again, this one is like a 1/0, so it's bigger than what I usually use. And I put my bigger hook toward the harness, all right, toward the blade and the beads and everything else. So now I want to measure it out maybe 3 inches or so. I'm going to take that line that's coming through the eye of the second hook, and I'm going to go around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And step ball change. All right, so we're going to take the tag end again. The end of this is called a tag end. We're going to put it through there. We're going to pull it a little bit. Everything's nice and neat, and you want to tighten it up. I generally, when I'm doing these, I'm doing them at home. I take a pair of scissors, and I pull it tight with that. Snugs everything down. You don't want to pull it with your finger because it could slip and go into your finger. How do I know that? Experience. So anyway, so this is all ready to go. Looks good. All right, so I'm going to I've got this one as a spare for next year. I take a brand new tangle tamer and I bend them out. Here is the little groove here. People texting while we're doing this. Please. All right, take the other one. I got to turn this, make sure you guys can see all this. Put it through the little slot at the end here. And I start and take my line and wrap all the way around the tangle tamer. And this thing is a blessing. All right, so when we get to the end, it's got a little bit of a groove right here. I'm going to pull it into the groove. This one is all ready to go for next year.